My hands won't stop shaking. Both amulets are glowing. Has the time finally come, Master? Sir Victor! What a true joy to see you here. Everyone, please come and welcome our guest of honor, Sir Victor of Arcadia, the creative mind behind all of our favorite theater plays. Now I want to know, alas, Sir Victor, what is the secret behind your stories? Are they based on true events? Have you experienced them yourself? My dear Rosamond, the lack of knowledge about this gives a story extra flavor. Any answer to your question would only disappoint you in the end, so please allow me to give you no answer. Of course he made them up. Sir Victor has written dozens of stories and plays. How could he have experienced them all within a lifespan, my lady? But isn't Sir Victor an R? I did not know that. This is the first time I'm meeting one. I'm not surprised. We are a very rare breed, Lady Rosamond. Besides, we look identical to humans. So how old are you, if you allow me the question? This is difficult to say, but when the University of Nisa was still standing here in Valandis, I was well alive and breathing. That was 500 years ago. For heaven's sake, you have experienced the legendary city of Nisa in its golden age? You even studied there. My goodness, then you're able to wield magic? The magic is a bit rusty, but yes, I was born in a time when the magical potential of all races was much further developed. How exciting, then the Princess here is not the only one who's able to wield magic. Oh, forgive my foolish mouth, your situation is different, of course. Sir Victor. Please excuse me, Sir Victor, you're needed. Understood, my good Heinlein. Princess, ladies and gentlemen, please excuse me. Was that alright? Perfect, Heinlein. A little break is exactly what I needed now. As discussed by your hand signal, you were literally bombarded with questions. True, although I much prefer being the listener. If you allow me the remark, I could not do all this. I imagine these diplomatic talks must be exhausting. You get used to it. Such events only serve the purpose to present oneself and make a good impression. Don't try to argue and just repeat what they say and all is well. It's easy for you to say. Shall I show you how to behave in such circles? I'm most curious, Sir Victor. Very well, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Chained Echoes. We have switched to Victor again. We do have new skills, but we won't learn them because there's no combat to be done. We'll wait. The princess never left Farnsport. You can see it in her face how excited she is to see so many new people. As far as I know, Prince Frederick of Tarn has fallen ill. Nothing serious, but he couldn't possibly make the long journey. He's the one who proposed the peace treaty, so no one takes offense by it. While Nabrelli in the west has been caught in a civil war for the past few decades, Arnsright's pacifist king in the east does not come down from his mountains. These are the reasons why Valandis has been spared an invasion from beyond its borders so far, but things could change at any moment. Only united Valandis stand a chance. Thanks to Prince Frederick of Tarn, we have that now. There is a lot of lore from this one NPC, man. The fact that we have these two kingdoms outside the island of Valandis. That's actually important for later. So, yeah, make sure you talk to that woman. Have you heard Princess Amalia of Viscaya say to able to wield magic? She's of noble blood, so it's not uncommon for strong ether to flow through her veins. No, Princess Amalia's case is different. You think she made a pact? Shh, not so loud. The princess doesn't like to talk about it. Interesting. To the north is Tarn and its capital Tormund. Years ago, the king fell seriously ill. Since then, the young Prince Frederick has been ruling. In the northeast lies Gravos. The capital of Wyrnshire is ruled by Lady Parnella. Since the annexation a year ago, she's now nothing more than a puppet of Tarn. And we are here in the south of Farnsport, the capital of Viscania. Princess Amalia is too young to rule, so Chancellor Sigurd takes over all responsibilities. Well, lots of people to talk to. Not gonna talk to you guys yet. That's Sir Raphael over there. As High Inquisitor, he's never allowed to take off his helmet in public. I wonder how he's going to eat all his food. Doesn't he have like a thing on a helmet that he can just lift? I was thinking about the church. People everywhere on Eldria find this new monotheistic faith great. It promises a modern attitude to life and advertises various gods that are supposed to make life better. To be honest, this church reminds me more of a business than a religious community. I'll stick with the old gods. Is that like this religion sounds like a lot more like the church in Xenogears. It's not exactly the same, but it's got some similarities. Lord Sigurd is pretty nervous. That's to be expected. After such a long war, peace can be a very fragile thing. I could not imagine the repercussion if something bad were to happen at the banquet. Could mean a new war. How exciting. You implying that you want a war, lady? Lion lady? Oh, Sir Victor, I'm delighted. I can hardly wait to inaugurate the new cathedral. It is an honor to welcome you and so many others distinguished guests. That's all you're gonna say? Yeah. That's all you're gonna say. Everything is going according to plan. Good, very good. Nothing must go wrong. And you say like that, man, you know what Murphy Law says. Come on. The basics. Amalia won't speak to us. I have talked enough. Nice to have you here, Sir Victor. I'm proud that so many have accepted my invitation today. There's only one person that I miss. You must be speaking of Tarin's ruler. Yes, Prince Frederick has a cold. It is better if he stays at home. I'm very grateful for his contribution to this peace. You know, once Princess Amalia comes of age, I plan to enter a kingdom of peace, not one of bloodshed and hunger. Speaking of the princess, I think I haven't officially introduced to you Her Royal Highness Princess Amalia. Good day, sir. Isn't it exciting to see so many new faces? It is. My mother used to read me your stories, Sir Victor. So thanks to you, I have at least one good memory of her. Ahem. Come, Princess, there's someone else I would like you to meet. Ah, Sir Victor, there you are. Here's someone I would like to introduce you to. This is Sir Raphael, the High Inquisitor himself. I'm honored. I'm no less honored to meet a man of your reputation. I would like to talk to you after the ceremony, Sir Victor. I think your fame might be helpful in spreading the one faith here in Valandis. Oh, look over there, Sir Raphael. There's someone else I need to introduce you to. Oh, Sir Victor, it was interesting to see how you conducted yourself around the guest of this banquet. You made a perfect impression. I guess that's giving this for you. Now then, I think the first course is being served. After that, Bishop Zacchaeus will inaugurate the cathedral. Alright, the gem is supposed to be here somewhere. Dang, soldiers, what are they doing here? Time for a little summary of today's events. I've heard you both were stationed in the residential area of Farnsport. Yes, sir. So did anything suspicious happen? Only small incidents. A wallet was stolen from the counter of a bar. There was also a man taking a nap on a bench. His belongings were stolen as well. Finally, a man reported that some money was stolen from his home while he was having dinner. That's all, sir. I guess it is to be expected to have some thievery during such an event. Good that you gathered this information, but you haven't found a single clue about the culprits? I wanted to give you both some rewards for your hard work, but I guess I'll keep the content of this chest for myself. You're useless. Now go and get me the thieves. Sir, yes, sir. Those incidents sounded familiar. Let's see what reward the captain didn't give to his soldiers. And so we're back with Sienna, and as you might have guessed, those thieves were indeed performed by Sienna. If you got spotted during them, you don't get to open all of these chests. You get to open less of them, because the content goes to those soldiers. Those chests don't have anything particularly useful. It's just stuff that you can get later as well. However, the life thread we just got from Victor's section, it is extremely good. It adds 15% to your crit. You bet I'm going to give it to Sienna. That's going to stay there for almost the entire game, I think. If not the entire game. I mean, you can get others later, but would be a waste to end such a darling of the Congo Thieves. Let's see what else the sewer key can open my way back. Oh no, there was another chest. I missed it. I didn't know it was there. Okay, but that's annoying. Probably just consumables though. Nothing to worry about. I can't believe we took off the case. We should have been the ones to search for further assassins. Instead, we were transferred here. The captain could have known that a revolt would start at the east gate. We simply lacked the men, which is why we're here now. The real problem is that we're now too close to the banquet. What if someone recognizes you? No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, I mean the Princess of Tarin, to be here. The handful of people who would recognize me would most likely assume there to be an incredible resemblance. Above all, people usually know me in other clothes, hairstyle and... Princess? Rob! Sorry, I meant Len. That's not what I mean. Look over there. There's the man who talked to the robbers in the cave. But isn't that... I did not recognize him at first without his uniform and in the dark. That is General Matai of Tarin. But that makes no sense. Why would he be in league with the bandits? I wonder if Prince Frederick is aware of his actions. My brother proposed the peace treaty. Why would he plan an assassination that would cancel it? Who knows what's happening in Tormund? We've been away from home for so long. We finally peace after 150 years. How can the general destroy my brother's efforts like this? Do we report this to the commander? That can have huge consequences. I need to get some fresh air first. Alright, this will do you some good. Rob? Shh, you hear that? Nothing, nothing and nothing. There should be some information here. Are you sure that you've searched everything? Yes, if there were any documents on the Grimoire, it would be here. It just doesn't make sense. Calm down, we're talking about a weapon that can destroy an entire region. Maybe the documents are better hidden. Sorry, it's just... Don't let it get to you, Glenn. Who placed the stone in Worcestershire? Tarnian, I would guess. It was protected by its soldiers. But you've seen what the stone does. Why would Prince Frederick sacrifice his own men? I was so sure that it must be Escania's doing, somehow. They're the only ones that had something to gain from this catastrophe, but there's nothing here. Who knows what they intended to do with the Grimoire and what further functions the stone wields. Maybe they never wanted to use it in this form. Maybe. If I hadn't come and smashed it. Don't start this again. You can't... Who are you and what are you doing here? The weapon should be answer enough. This can't be good. Stay calm, Glenn. Let's get out of here. Stop! You cannot escape! This way. At that end. No, we take the ladder. You don't even know where it leads to. Who cares now? Come! Oh great lord, we thank you once again that with this war's end we can finally carry the true faith to Valandis. This new church will offer the people a safe passage to a peaceful future. May the light of faith guide us into prosperity. Erid. Now we can gladly return to the banquet. I've been told that the main course will be stuffed roll and pig ears. Watch where you step, the wooden bars are slippery. You cannot escape. Do you want to fall to your death? Up there. Glenn, look out! Who are you? Glenn. They're armed. Don't move. This is a disaster. You don't have to tell me that. Are you okay, princess? I'm fine. Who are you? Everyone, arrest them. Can it be? Princess Celestia? Lower your weapons, I said. We are from the city guard. No need to point your weapons at us. Who's going to believe you in your civilian outfit? I didn't ask for your opinion, thief. Get the commander. He will... Last warning. Throw away your weapons. We must clarify this. No choice but to force them. Finally outside. I knew the spy would lead me out of the sewers. I must have made a wrong turn. I must have made a wrong turn. So we meet again. We failed this mission horribly. Oh my god, how exciting. Sir Victor, is everything fine? The color has left your cheeks. This is impossible. This is... What are they doing here? On my command. Wait, if she really is the princess. 3, 2, 1. An earthquake. This is no ordinary earthquake. Something's coming. It's suddenly so warm. You call that warm? I'm burning. Up there. What is that? Watch out. A demon! What is happening? Everyone, escape immediately! Princess! Hey, leave her alone! Bad idea, Glenn. You rampage hence here, demon. I shall be your opponent. Are you alright? Yes, thank you. You there, come now. Let's get out of here. Run, Glenn! More monsters. Is that beast summoning them? We can probably deal with the little ones. Let's make haste and take this opportunity to escape this place. Don't think we'll let you escape. Run, everyone. The fire beast is following us. Alright, each of your 4 characters in the active party can be linked to a reserved character, resulting in a so-called tag team. In order to link 2 characters, you go into formation and set the character next to each other. Those 2 characters now share a battle slot, can be switched out freely within battle. You can press a button to switch them out. This does not cost an action. The new character can act immediately. Essentially, making you have 8 characters that take part in a single battle. Unless you're incapacitated, you cannot switch. You can switch, and the buff and debuff duration freeze when switched out. Switching a character allows meaningful uses, lowers the overdrive bar, gives access to more skills, which opens up more strategies. If your character is about to run out of HP or TP, they can be switched out and brought to safety. And then there's the bullshit part of it. Occasionally, enemies will use a status effect called Stagger. Once inflicted, the staggered character will be unable to act until they're switched out. And it's bullshit for a simple reason that we'll explain in a minute. So, let's make a formation here. Now, what I usually like to do here, I like to have, I'm going to keep Len and Rob on their own. I'm going to have Glenn down here, Kylian over here, and I'm going to put Sienna up top. Yeah, just like that. Glenn and Kylian, Len and Rob. I like having, at least for right now, cards that are tied by plot, being tied together in battle as well. We do have new skills that we can learn. Sienna, we're gonna grab crit up. For Len, we have 2 skills. Grab TP off, definitely, that's useful. I could just put magic +2. Dragon killer, that could have been good as well, because we're gonna fight some dragon type enemies. And whatever, we'll be fine anyway. Yeah, magic +2 definitely. She'll do more damage that way. Oil slash for sure. We definitely want that. That's pretty good. And I even wrote in my notes, that's Sienna, get Dragon Killer, but of course not. Victor. Victor is it's a very strong unit. It's a support unit that has some magic attacks as well. But mainly is there easier to heal the party and keep us alive. Fortunately, we don't have our healing skills quite yet. We do have Vital Minuet that regenerates TPs to the party. Poetic March, which gives offensive buff to the party, increases magic and attack. We'll grab Pressure Point, which is a wind attack, and Earth Drum is a earth attack. And I grab a heavy armor bonus. I really like that. It gives him more defense if he wears heavy armor. For Rob, agility up could be nice. Explosion Trap is not really that useful right now. You basically put it on a character, and if they get attacked, there's a big counterattack that happens. Yeah, I feel like I can grab agility up. Oh wait, I have one more with Victor. He doesn't really heal right now, defense up. And Rob, we have one more. We can grab. Sure, we can grab Explosion Trap. Why not? And with Kalian, we definitely gonna grab Attack up. And with that, we are done. We don't need to set anything right now, other than equipment. You have the Life Thread. You have the Medallion. The Mystery Ring gives TP, Defense, and Mine. That goes to Victor. And then we have the Swift Sandals. That it's the act first. You take it again, and I think we're done. Setup-wise, we are done, and now that we have 4 party members, switch with your partner switch your partner often as possible. Will help us control our overdrive. If the enemy staggers, use switch as well. The thing about the switching, it's a little bit of a BS, and the reason for that is because if you forget to switch, you lose your turn. I get it that they made it so that you have to switch. But there are two reasons why that is bad. Alright, reason number one, not all of our characters can switch, only 2 of them can. So if a character gets staggered that cannot switch, we're essentially... The character's just stuck doing nothing for like 6 turns. It's a little bit of BS. The second thing is, if the only thing I can do once I'm staggered is to switch, just force the switch. Why does the game, like, if I forget to switch, I just lose. It's a lose-lose situation. It's not like, you get it, right? Like, if the only outcome of the stagger is just to force me to switch cards, just switch the card once the character gets the turn. Do it automatically. Like, just because I forget about... I don't see, like, the stagger thing on the right, on the left. Then I get punished for it. And that is just bad. In any case, there will be a lot of fights against these guys, unfortunately. But they will help us get accustomed to their new mechanics. Also, since we're at it, I could use the ultra move of Sienna. Well, that's another strong one we haven't seen. Actually, we have seen only 2 ultra moves. We could go this way, or this way. We're gonna check the doors. Might be stuff to loot in here. There's a fight. That is optional. Hey, why not? Why not? We'll try to use Sienna Super. No reason not to do it. Also, I grabbed Oil Slash with Glenn. What Oil Slash does, it puts the oil status ailment on an enemy and essentially makes the enemy a lot weaker to fire. Which will be useful in synergy with Glenn because she can do fire damage. So later we'll be able to do that. Oh, I stole from the wrong one. It's fine. Poison shot. Magic buff on buff. Cross slash on you. And Victor will do TP reason. Why not? Whatever. Let's see this ultra move. Heavenly Twin Tail Swallow deals high physical damage and raises Shayna's agility and crit. So essentially one big hit. Boom. And that wasn't a crit. If that was crit, we would have looked at about 300 damage. Which was pretty much more than half of this guy's health. One, two, three, I win. Alright, anything else here? Aha! So it was worth it. Or I could have just avoided that fight. Does that lead anywhere? No, it just leads up here. Which doesn't matter to us. What about this room? Hey! Titan Helm. What does that do? Just 10 HP? Yeah, I should take it. Why not? Glenn is sort of the tank of the group, although he can't really... Like, he gets a lot of defensive upgrades, but he can't really draw the enemies to attack him. At least, not right now. But he does gain a lot of debuffs and like a lot of HP and defense later on. So for right now, we're just gonna try to get rid of these guys one at a time. There's nothing else we can do. Make them bleed. Try not to get caught up in the stagger. Yeah, sure, do that. I have a Pedal Storm. Here's the stagger. And Pedal Storm on... It'll be kind of wasted on this guy. Is Len staggered? Yes, she is. It's fine. I haven't seen a crit from her yet. See, like right here, if I forget to do this, I'm just losing a turn because I didn't look at the left list of statuses. It's not great. You're forcing me to do an action. You might as well just force it without me having to do it. It's not great. It's like somewhat artificial difficulty. You're adding a thing and you're punishing the player for not remembering to do that one thing that you're forced to do. It's just weird. But I can give it a pass right now for... Well, I give it a pass for 2 reasons. One, doesn't happen that much. You see, it's like after this section, you will rarely see the stagger mechanic again. There'll be a couple times when it'll pop out, but not that often, thankfully. So, yeah, okay, it's fine. And the second reason why I give it a pass is because it's sort of trying to teach us to remember, hey, you can switch characters and stuff. So it's like the game forcing us to change character, being like, hey, you remember, this is a mechanic you can use. So you get used to it, and then you'll use it for real later on. Don't stop, you fools! Run! Alright then. Molly is keeping the monster from us, but how long she'll be able to do that? What's all this commotion outside? Anyway, you need anything? Not really. I can sell my loot though, which is only for selling anyway. And we're going. We're going all the way to the top. Left or right? Let's go left. We want to go right. Because I believe right is optional, leads to treasure. No, it leads to nothing. Never mind. I guess we're going left. I thought maybe I could go down and grab treasure, but nope. There's a lot of dudes here. And our ultra move isn't really charged up. I could charge it though. Maybe we'll be able to do it. Just focus them down. Get in overdrive. Get your offensive buff. There's the stagger. And there's another stagger. You know, there might be... Maybe there's a possibility that they can only use it on characters that have someone to switch behind them, you know. I was about to... See, I was about to not switch. And then we're like, wait a minute. That's what I'm saying, though. It's weird. And I have to switch to get rid of the stagger. And sure, we'll do that. Boom. The Rob is sort of useless right now. Sure, he can poison everyone in 2 turns. But other than that, she can't really do much. Oh, Petal Storm, you are so dead. I haven't seen a crit yet. Get me land in there. Because she has Water Trust, she can do a lot of damage to these guys. Ooh, that's big damage. They have some sort of buff? No, they don't. They're just strong. Okay. Wine's Ring then. I was hoping that kill 1. Sure. Will pressure point. You're not dead yet? What the heck? Get him! Thank you. Okay, we survived. Hey, a rare drop. Not sure how that will be useful, but there's bound to be one more fight. Or not? I've never seen such a beast before. Of all times, it had to appear during the peace celebration. Oh dear, this will only complicate Tarin's relationship with Ascania. And now shall I explain it all to Prince Frederick? This story sounds utterly preposterous. Let's return to Tormund Anon. Something wrong, Sir Matai? We should hurry. I can still hear the demon raging. General, what are you doing? You're right, the story really sounds inconceivable. How about we write a more credible one, with the sword in your blood? Taran's Chancellor, Edgar, killed by soldiers from Escania. Sounds much more believable. This will cause a new war. It's no one's fault that a demon attacked the palace, sir. You're young. Naivety guides your tongue. The nobles of Valandis are waiting to find a new reason to continue this war. No matter what happened here, everyone will tell the story that suits them best. High Inquisitor! This peace treaty was signed by people who have been swinging their swords for far too long. They have forgotten how to use a pen and speak the truth. Or they perhaps never learned it. Hatred rules Valandis, and that cannot be changed easily. Oh, we're still going apparently. Sweets. Not gonna be that useful. Are we gonna get one more fight, or are we gonna have to fight the big Betty boss? Another merchant. It's the same merchant. I'm fine. How did you get here, by the way? There's only one path, and you didn't... You know. You get it. This looks bad. Told you, a dead end. Oh, shut up. What do we do now? I guess we fight. And just like that, we engage. Alright, so for our boss, we can steal from this guy. Weak to water. Alright. Then we'll just spam water. And we're gonna steal right now, so don't forget to do it later. And there's an armor, nice. That can actually be useful. Armor break. Lowers defense, so we can do more damage. Poetic March. Alright, then let's see here. Hive Mind, what does that do? Magic buff. Alright, Axe Slash will be useful. Let's do that. Then I will switch you out, Len, real quick. And I will do Poison Shot. Glenn, I'm gonna switch you out as well. I'm gonna do Leg Aim to lower your agility. Hopefully you'll take less turns. Not that many, but maybe. Alright. You. Poetic March can help. Yeah, for sure. Let's buff the two cards that haven't been buffed yet. Extend you to extend Victor and Sienna. It's fine. We have Petal Storm. Might as well use it. Come on, give me a crit. There it is. I'm gonna switch you out, and I'm gonna do Cleanse. Get rid of that magic buff. Helping Hand. Heal Len. Now, Victor's Ultra is... It's a healing move, but it heals TPs, right? Yeah, but grants HP regeneration as well as TP regeneration. We don't need it right now. So we're just gonna use that, which will give us back a few TPs per turn. Sienna, you need to lower the overdrive. I might as well just use your ultimate, or Ultra. I'm just gonna call it Ultra Super whatever for all this LP. Ah, that wasn't a crit. Oh well. Yeah, I need to lower the overdrive there. I'm hardly gonna build it up again. Switch to Glenn, keep that overdrive low. Are you... No. We're gonna do an armor break then. Agility break 1. So that's the next one I have to refresh. How about bleed? Yeah, how about we extend bleed? And we got Petal Storm. That sort of hurts. Let's see. Poetic March, we're still pretty good. I feel like I just want to do damage at this point. And Water Trust. And we can do a Petal Storm and lower the overdrive. Look at that. Big damage. Yeah, we'll switch it out for you. I'm gonna do a Leg Aim. Lower your agility again. No, not this again, dude. Okay, Sienna needs some healing. She'll be fine. This is where I'll probably use an item, unless I can end it right here. It's still not going down. What is this thing? Splendid, we have it cornered. Ready another salvo. But, sir, there are civilians. You have no choice. Fire the cannons on my command. Fire!